This is Patriot League basketball on ESPN+. Today, from the roof at the K Center in Boston, it's the Boston University Terriers hosting the Loyola Maryland Greyhounds. For Cam Spencer, one of the top scorers in the league, from the elbow, you can't give him that much space.
Well, that's where Fletcher, you shrug. That's what they teach you. That's what I was taught.
Suk Matone with the hook shot over Golden DK.
Now that
side of the backboard from out of bounds. And a great back cut by Cam Spencer, and a 9-0 run now
against the Terriers.
Suk again inside. Great up fake and the dunk as he got DK out of the way.
Well, when you had to deal with shot blockers, and especially the Illich brothers, DK.
Kenneth Jones to put it in play to Faure, who gets the shot off and hits it off glass.
I really think Faure was just...
And at Army next week. Walter White gets his man in the air, and there it is. 1,001 career points for Walter White. It comes with just under a half a minute to go till the break here at the roof. The first basket of the night for Walter, and a timeout called, the use it or lose it variety.
At the top of it, just using his size to annoy.
And the three at the other end to start the second half for Cam Spencer. Suk Matone working on DK. Keeps his pivot foot and gets it to go.
Yeah, the bright spot for the Terriers, besides Walter White. Congratulations to him for reaching 1,000.
Gets rid of it. Illich, nice pass inside, but even better hands from Suk Matone.
Yeah, that was all hustle by Suk Matone that time, getting around the swim move and then laying out to get the rebound, to get the ball.
Fletcher Tynan gives the Terriers 2 buckets.
Second to come down with that, though.
And Walter White glides in for 2, and the Terriers have 6 unanswered points.
And that's too easy. You talk.
Well, one thing to keep an eye on, Brian, is this second half continues as Andrews hits the jumper at the other end. It'll be interesting to see how he manages the minutes in this second half as Javante McCoy hits. He's now got 6.
Lower to his bench in the second half because of their production in the first half.
Jones tries the 3 and drills it.
It's just, again, this is the problem when you play uphill. Your time has been trickery for the Terriers, and they're so quick.
Harper can't hit the 3. Walter White flies in to clean it up.
That's what happens.
He's got 11. Suk Matone answers at the other end. Suk now has a dozen.
Getting that contact.
Underneath, that's a great move by Veljko Ilić on the reverse.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do if you're Malcolm Chimezie? You force continue to break this. Will we see a change at all?
What a fake by Walter White. He can't collect the 3 though. Chimezie gets the offensive rebound. And EBW cashes the triple.
Well, Ethan Britton Watts now his 3rd game back after missing time with the ankle injury. He's hit a 3 in each of the...
Wade Jackson swoops in, and he'll get the and 1. A 13-point deficit down to 4, but they're down by 11 again, although Suk Matone.
You can just tell he's lingering up, getting up the floor, just exhausted.
Jonas Harper drills a 3. That is much needed. And it's been relatively physical, I would say. McCoy with the quick release.
Great feed by Jonas Harper. That's the second time that he's danced along the baseline.
20 to go. Nice cut by Ilić, blocked by Matone, but Ilić gets the follow.
Yeah, Suk would help. There's miscommunication with Suk, so that time it's just the miscommunication, and Spencer turned the corner and was able to get to the basket with ease.
Javante with an assortment of moves on Jones. The extra pass. 3:15 to go. Jones beats EBW and gets the layup.
Yeah, this time it's EBW. That's been twice now. And again, I'm not sure if it's miscommunication, if he's expecting help.
McCoy sheds the defender, and there's another 3.
Yeah, 3 for 2 every time, but you're still trading baskets.
To save the loose ball. Terriers almost turning it over. Harper, boom! Again, this time in front of the BU bench. It's a 2-point game with 2:32 to go. All over a moment ago. Spencer fighting in for a shot. That's a great move by a scorer right there.
Well, with 2
from Boston, the final score once again, Loyola 66 and BU 58. All games airing on.
The Terriers fall to 1-2 in Patriot League play and drop their second home game of the season with a 66-58 loss to Loyola, Maryland, along with assistant coach Curtis Wilson. This was a game in the first half. It was just a tough shooting first half. What did you see in terms of execution and getting good shots?
I thought we did a pretty good job of getting the shots we wanted early. then we got tentative once we weren't making them. We stopped driving the ball, putting pressure on them at the basket. You know, they have good size, good length. They do a great job in their zone. And our guy was just a little bit tentative of trying to make plays out of it.
In the second half, all of a sudden, the offensive light just turned on for both teams. And then, in need of a stop, Loyola Maryland came down the final 2 minutes and scored 6 straight points to really kind of put this one in a more difficult situation. What did you see in the second half that kind of opened things up for the BU?
Well, we got in transition. That was a big part of it. A big key was being able to get some stops so we can get down the court, get the ball inside out with Zook, and play with some fortitude there trying to get to the basket, try to get to the free throw line. You know, but I thought the first half we pretty much played on our heels. I thought the second half we played with some energy, got the ball down the court quickly, you know, and just, you know, try to get the ball to go in and just didn't make a lot of shots today.
Well, three-point shooting, obviously a pivotal part in the second half, especially against a zone. You know, as when you're looking at those shots, did you feel like those were good threes, or were those ones that Loyola kind of forced you into?
Well, I think it's all about who's shooting them. You know, I think we had the right guys taking those threes. We're just used to those guys making them, and that's what it comes down to. You know, you want to get certain shots with certain guys, and you just feel like they're going to make them, and not every night that's going to be that way. So
this is a difficult stretch to start Patriot League play. 3 days for every game, basically. So what is the message to a team when you're going right back on the road down to Washington, D.C.?
Bench needs to be ready. Bottom line, guys off the bench, we need their energy. We need them to get in the game and give us a boost. And then hopefully this next stretch here be able to get that wheel rolling in the right direction.
Thanks, Coach. That's assistant coach Curtis Wilson. The Terriers fall to 1-2, falling to Loyola 66-58. The Terriers will be at American Monday night. Doug Brown and I will have the call on the Terrier Sports Radio Network starting at 6:45 p.m. Eastern.